From the very first moment, this courtroom feels heavy, a mother desperate to protect her baby, and a judge determined to uphold the law. It's a classic clash between fear and fairness. Watch closely, because every word here could decide who this child grows up with.
I will prove a text between all of what you did. My child, please, I beg you. My child is a baby. He cannot be with him that long.
That's not your choice. That's not your choice, man. He's the father. He gets the visit. So at this time, I'm going to state, would like to call the mother in this matter. Ms. Masai, can I get you to state your name for the record?
My name is Masa Kani.
Ms. Masa, did you hear what I previously read into the record as it relates to this case?
Yes.
And are you in agreement with those terms that were previously read into the record?
No.
And of the things that I just read, ma'am, what do you not agree to?
About the visitation.
Ms. Masa, did you hear me read anything relating to visitation?
Oh, no. Sorry.
And here's where the tension rises. The mother alleges domestic violence. This isn't just emotional testimony. It could legally shift everything. If the court finds credible proof of abuse, the father could lose joint custody or even unsupervised visitation rights. Notice how her voice shakes, fear mixed with exhaustion.
So again, of those things that I read into the record, ma'am, do you agree to those terms only?
Yes.
All right. And as it relates to the contested issues, has there been any issues relating to family violence between you and the other party to this case?
Yes.
And has there been any issues within the last 2 years, ma'am?
Yes.
And what exactly happened and when, ma'am?
When I was pregnant, we have a little bit of argument, and he got mad. He pushed me on the bed, and he was trying to close the door, and my finger was there. He hit my head with the door, and then he closed my head with the door, and then when I was trying to call like my sister to help me, he took my phone and smashed the phone on the ground, and then he pushed me on the couch. He told me he locked the door on me, and he went outside and told me, "You trying to get me in trouble?" And then he told me, "Oh, you know what? I'm gonna make sure and destroy the baby in your stomach." And he said a whole bunch of stuff when I was pregnant.
And when was this, ma'am?
It was 2023, around Christmas time, December time. That was when.
And was that the only incident?
It was major. They just say some stuff to me, like when I was pregnant and chew out. It was emotional and mental stuff he like said to me, and mentally abused.
And did you contact the police in reference to any of these prior incidents?
In the way it happened, mom came over at my sister's place, and she talked to my dad and my mom, and she begged me. He was there. They begged, and she said I shouldn't call police, the cab and stuff. She don't want to get in trouble. So I let it go. And the other threat he just made to me recently was when the citation went to his house, and he called me and told me, "Oh, can you take me off child support?" And then I said, "Well, they already have it." He said, "We can go, we can talk as a grown person." I said, "Well, they already have it." And then he threatened me. He said, "If we go through child support, I will make sure it's not going to be good between us." And I even have a text of he texting me and then telling me, "I have proof of everything I ever did." And that's why he also threatening, because both of us are from different countries. He always threatening that I'm going to take that's the main reason I filed for child support, because I didn't know to make an order. He also threatened that he was going to take my baby away from me to Africa, because he planning to go stay back home. And I'm afraid that he's going to do it, because we was dating back then, like it been a long time, maybe like 2019, 2018. We got into an accident where
This is heartbreaking. She's terrified that her child might be taken to another country. It's not just about custody anymore. It's about international abduction fears. These moments remind us how fragile trust can be after violence. Even the law can't always heal that level of trauma.
I was in the car, he came to beg me, and we were in the car, I'm like, no, I don't want us being together. So he got out of the car and grabbed me and broke my nails on the finger. And I was at the club with a friend. He went there and he was trying to talk to me. I wasn't trying to talk to him. He got into an altercation with my friend. It was a whole stuff. So I'm afraid for my life. I thought he was a changed person. I'm afraid for my life. He's gonna take my baby. I'm afraid he's gonna do something to hurt me. Cause
All right. Thank you, ma'am. And you're requesting that that your information, such as your address and telephone number, be withheld from the record. Is that correct?
yes,
And you, as you previously stated, are currently in fear of your safety and the child's safety. Is that correct?
yes, I'm afraid he has a history of domestic violence back then. Cause I don't know if it's sure he changed his name now, but he went by Asana Johnny. He has a history. He has a really bad. I'm afraid for my life and my baby. I'm afraid he's gonna take my baby away from me.
All right, thank you, ma'am. As it relates to conservatorship, are you requesting to be named as the sole managing conservator for the child in this matter?
Yes,
And do you believe that naming you and the father as joint managing conservators would not be in the child's best interest?
yes.
All right. As it relates to visitation, has the father had any visitation with the child here recently?
No, it's been a long time. He hasn't visited the child yet.
And how old is the child, ma'am?
He just turned 1 year, so July 7th, July 3rd.
All right. And as it relates to visitation, are you requesting that the father only has supervised visits with the child?
Yes,
And who are you requesting does the supervision?
I request my sister and my dad, but the lady I just talked to, she said I have to be somebody who's flexible because my sister do work weekends sometimes, and I give my dad name and then my dad address.
All right. Is there anybody on the father's side that could do the supervision?
To be honest, I want to say his mom, but the interaction I got between him and his mom, I'm afraid because his mom is afraid of him too. I'm afraid. I can say his mom, but I'm afraid if he's gonna take my child away from me. I want somebody I can trust.
And are you requesting that your supervision take place on Saturday from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. until the child is 2 years old?
Yes,
Then after that, would you be requesting that the father have a standing possession order?
I don't know yet.
And as it relates to the exchange, are you requesting that the exchange take place at the McDonald's located at 105 Spur 350 in Euless, Texas?
Yes, that's where my dad lives.
All right. And as it relates to child support, the state is requesting that child support be set based off of their father's income at $647 per month. Are you in agreement to that amount?
I will agree to it. I don't care. My main concern right now is I know what he trying to do is my child being protected and my child not being taken away from me.
Thank you, ma'am. Do you have any additional information that you'd like to offer to the court that you have not previously addressed?
I don't know, I have text between us of he threatening me that I will go to court. I have threat of him saying some things to me, but I don't care about that. I just care about my child being protected and not taken away from me.
Thank you, ma'am. No further questions from this party owner. At this time, Your Honor, the state would like to call the father here in this matter.
Thank you.
Sir, would you state your name for the record?
Yes, I'm here.
Mr. Hassan, can I get you to state your name for the record?
Yes, I'm here. Hello?
Now it's the father's turn, and listen to how differently he frames the story. His version flips the narrative. He claims he was trying to avoid conflict, not cause it. This is a textbook example of contradictory testimony, where the judge has to weigh credibility over evidence. Who's telling the truth? The tone, consistency, and history all play a part.
All right. So again,
Yes, I'm here. Hassan Jallo?
All right. Thank you, sir. And you are the father of the child here in this matter, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And Mr. Hassan, did you hear what I previously read into the record that was agreed to by the parties?
Yes.
And sir, only as it relates to those issues, are you still in agreement to those terms only?
The only concern I have is I don't want our father to have to be there.
Question, please, sir.
If
We're just talking about the agreed portions you read at the beginning. Are you
Yes.
agreed to those?
yes,
All right, thank you, sir. As it relates to the contested issues, has there been any issues relating to family violence between you and the other parties to this case?
no,
All right, did you hear the previous testimony that was provided by the mother relating to an incident that occurred within the last 2 years?
yes, I have heard it.
And so did that take place?
The way she said it, that's not how it take place.
All right, so did you cause any physical injury to the mother?
No, sir.
Did you threaten to cause injury to the mother?
No, sir.
So what exactly happened, sir?
Well, she was pregnant at the time, and she was, I guess, our hormone was kicking in. She was getting mad at me and acting up in the house, and I was trying to leave the house before anything happened. And she was threatening to lock the door. She was trying to keep me in the house. So I have to get her out the way so I can leave the house. That way, nothing happens. So she was trying to keep me in the house to, like, just cause commotion and cause problems. And I was trying to avoid it by leaving the house. That's what happened, sir.
Thank you, sir. As it relates to the her address and telephone information, she's requesting that that information be withheld from the record. Are you in agreement to that request, sir?
Yes, sir, but I do need her number to be able to contact her for the child.
All right, and sir, did you previously threaten to take the child away from the mother and take the child to the Ivory Coast?
No, sir.
And did you threaten the mother after you received the pleadings relating to this matter?
No, sir.
As it relates to conservatorship, the mother is requesting that she be named as the sole managing conservator. Are you in agreement to that request, sir?
May I understand what that means?
The mother's requesting that she primarily make the decision for the child here in this matter. Do you agree to that, or are you requesting that you and her work together to make decisions that are in the child's best interest?
For me and her to make decisions in the child's best interest.
And in the past, sir, have you been able to do that with the mother?
Yes, I try to.
The question was, sir, have you two been able to do that together?
Yes, certain things.
All right. And what was the last decision that you two made together that related to the child?
That the child will be with her, and she will be able to drop it off to her sister house.
And when was the last time you had any? Thank you, sir. And when was the last time you had any visitation with the child?
That was in March of 2024, mid-2025.
And was it an overnight visit, sir?
No, it was the day.
And the mother's requesting that you have supervised visits to be conducted by her sister or her father to take place on Saturdays from 5 to 7 until the child turns 2 years old. Are you in agreement to that?
I don't agree to that. She can book it by somebody else.
And sir, if the court was to order supervised visits, who would you request does the supervision?
My mother or my sister.
And do you agree to this changed location to take place at the McDonald's located at 105 Spur 350 in Euless, Texas?
No.
Where are you requesting that this change take place at, sir?
It should take place at my mother address as 10075 Royal Lane, apartment 1048 Dallas, Texas 75243.
And as it relates to the child support, so the state is requesting a child support be set based off of your income at $647 per month. Are you in agreement to that amount?
And here comes the verdict. The judge confirms there was family violence. That's huge. It instantly changes the custody structure. The mother becomes the sole managing conservator, and the father gets supervised, visits only. But what stands out most? The judge's calm authority. No shouting, no drama, just the weight of law delivered with finality.